came down to the wire, a lot of them might say, okay, an experienced team versus an inexperienced team. What role do you think experience actually played in the outcome of the game tonight?
Well, I mean, for us, half of our team that played tonight had never been in a game like that. And so that's new to them. And I'm not saying that's an excuse because we had a chance to win the game. It's just a fact. And so, tonight was a 15-round fight. And it was the first 15-round fight for many of our guys. And we did some good things in it. And we did some things that certainly we need to improve upon. Belmont's a terrific team. They make you pay for your mistakes. And, they'll be one of the better teams we play all year.
What do you think of Henry's play tonight?
I thought Henry had a good game. I mean, for a freshman, playing in his first college game against a team that is very well coached and does a lot of really good things. I thought Henry did a really good job. I mean, Henry is a really good player. He'll continue to improve with experience. And I thought tonight he did some really good things. And there's some things that we can do and he can do that will help him.
Do you like Tracy's confidence taking the ball up with the game on the line?
Yeah, no, Tracy's a confident kid. He's a fighter, and we were down 2, so you want to attack the basket, and you got to be strong with the ball when you get it into the paint.
In both of Tracy's drives late in the game, he did look a bit erratic. As a freshman player, his first game, is that something you regret putting him in that situation?
No, because our freshman point guards are going to have to play and learn to excel in those situations. I mean, those kids are going to be good, and the only way for them to learn is to be in those situations. I mean, there really aren't other options. Those kids have to learn and grow, and that doesn't mean, look, they're going to make mistakes, and that's part of a growth process. Hopefully, the more they play, the fewer mistakes they made. But in terms of their competitiveness and their heart and where their minds and hearts are, I like where it's at. We just have to execute better.
What was it about Brad and the pick and roll that hurt your defense so much tonight?
Well, they spaced the floor with 4 shooters. I mean, and so he has a ton of space to work with. When you play a team that hits 8 threes in the first half and has 2 4-point plays, that really forces you to get out on the perimeter. And what it does is open it up, and he's good. So he takes advantage of that. That's why they're good. That's why they were in the NCAA tournament last year. That's why they're probably going to be a 30-win team this year and back in the NCAA tournament. I mean, they have terrific shooting. They space the floor really well, and he's a really good, experienced player. He led the country in field goal percentage last year for exactly games like this.
Were you impressed with Juwan's play defensively tonight?
I thought JJ did a nice job. I thought, JJ's improved quite a bit from this season as compared to last season. I thought he did some really good things out there. I thought he played within himself offensively. He did some good things defensively, and we need him to be experienced. We need our older guys, even though they haven't played a ton of minutes. We need them to act like older guys.
With half the team playing in their first game, how encouraging was it to see guys like Sandy and Dwayne and Luke hitting big shots when it really, really mattered?
No, it's good. I think those guys did a nice job, and they have to be consistent and dependable on a day in and day out basis. The season's a marathon, and we started the season with the 15-round fight. Many of our guys have never been in the positions that they were in this type of game, and so we got to really study it and take away some good things we did and try to eliminate some of the bad things. I mean, for me, I thought the crucial time in the game was the end of the first half. We won into under 4 timeout. We had a 4-point lead. It was 37-33, and then we won into halftime. It was 47 them, 40 us. And so if I'm looking, if I'm thinking back through game situations, the end of the first half and the start of the second half, those were our biggest lulls were. And, a lot of times with young teams, finishing a half, when you get it by the basket, finishing layups, completing free throws. Those are all things that we need to do. And so, look, I've been worried about this game, and people in the department can tell you since I found out we were playing Belmont. I said, you know, who did I tick off? You know, because they're really good. But it's a great game for our guys as long as we learn from it and get better from it.
What's one thing you're going to take in, an issue maybe from tonight's game that you're going to try and improve upon for Monday against IUP?
You know, I think finishing. I think we missed maybe 10 to 12 shots by the basket that we very easily could have made. You know, if we just make half of those, we have 10 more points. Game situations at the end of half and the end of game, we have to do those better, and so we'll study those aspects.
Well, finishing is the issue. Twice on 2 different occasions, you came back from double-digit deficits. You got to like the fight in your team.
I love my team. I think the kids, we have really good guys who want to be really good, and a lot of teams would have folded when we were down 11, and then they had 10 minutes to go, they were up 7. A lot of teams would have not responded, and our team responded each time to the point where we were in a position to win the game, and we just weren't able to close.
What did you tell Henry when he was sat down a little bit there early in the second half? Just when he came out and just had that really good stretch of bringing you guys back into the game.
Yeah, we just wanted to get him a blow. You know, we wanted to get him a blow and get some other guys in there so he could be fresh, and think he responded to that.
We're good. Thank you.
Thanks.
It seemed like you guys had some trouble tonight with the pick and roll. What were they doing that made it so difficult?
It's tough when they're that good of a shooting team. You know, you have to respect the three-point shot first. They lead the country in it. And, you know, that's on us. Our help side has to be there. You know, we had some miscommunication, and obviously we have to get better at it.
How hard is it for you to defend a team that spreads the court like that, especially from the center position?
It's extremely tough. You know, it's, you know, you always have to be on your feet. You always have to know what's going on. And you have to be ready to you know, guard the ball screen, to help on the basket. And, yeah, you always have to be ready for anything.
You got a close game, season opener. Obviously, this is a young team. Are there any positives you can take away from playing a game like this out of the gate?
Yeah, you know, we got down 11, you know, in the second half, and, you know, we rallied back, and, you know, we got it down 7 again, and we rallied back. So, you know, we have fight, and, you know, we just have to learn to close out the first half. You know, we had a really bad stretch there, and, you know, also close out the game and make smart plays down to the end.
Luke, obviously, you got a lot of young guys on the team, and then you're one of the more experienced guys out there. When do you feel like it was your time to step up and, you know, end some scoring droughts here and there?
I thought, you know, at the start of the second half, you know, we came out and, you know, we had a couple turnovers right away, and, you know, that was a time where, you know, we just had to, you know, say enough's enough. We got to get a stop. We got to get a bucket right away, and, you know, that started off a good run for us.
A lot of people might look at it and say, oh, they're an experienced team, you're an inexperienced team. How much of a role do you think that actually plays?
It can go either way. I mean, it was tough all the way through. You know, it was a fight to the end. So, you know, we have the talent to do it. You know, we just have to learn to close out games, and obviously they have a little bit more experience at that than us. And you know, this adds to our experience now, so everyone knows what it's like.
Anything else for Luke? All right, Luke, thank you.
Yep.
Their coach will be coming in, but Belmont.